What's up, YouTube? Okay, for tonight I got a cool battle with my latest team. But before I get to that, let's do a question of the day. Now let's have a look at the other person. Oh, we got Hitmonchan there. Okay, this is interesting. Who is your favorite out of Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop? Leave a comment in the comment section. I'd like to know which one's the most popular. Is it the boxing Hitmonchan, or the kicking Hitmonlee, or the how I can put this, spin on head Pokemon Hitmontop with his cool little dance? Leave a comment in the comment section. I'd like to see which one's the most popular. Anyway, let's get to this battle. So I wasn't too sure what would be leading with this on this team. There wasn't really any sort of guaranteed set leads poke, so I just went straight away with my Squirrel here to lead with. He's going to go with his Zangoose. Now this was a very interesting matchup already, because if we were both jolly max speed, we've actually both had the same speed stat, so this was going to be very interesting. So anyway, I knew that I would have obviously free Hone Claws at the start because of Protect and Top skill. Now I actually wanted to lose this speed tie here and use Reversal, but unfortunately I outspared and used Reversal to start with, so that sort of sucked. I didn't get my boost there with Reversal, being better on low health. So I've got my Focus Sash there. I wasn't sure if he was running Quick Attack or not. I just thought, well, I'm not going to swap anything into Zangoose, but he's going to swap out instead. I thought he may swap into his Dusclops to take that, but he's going to go into his Grumpig instead. I was still quite happy with this because I knew I'd get some nice damage off, and as you can see, I did 3/4, which is really good. Even though I'm not very effective, so it was very nice. Okay, so he's going to have a Citrus Berry on his Grumpig. I just went for Reversal again, thought, what the hell, might as well go for it. And strangely enough, he stays in for it. Maybe he didn't want to swap in his Dusclops yet. I'm not too sure, but anyway, that's Grumpig out the way. So out came this thing. Now I knew Mach Punch was coming, obviously, and there's no point me swapping in at all. Staying in. What am I talking about? So straight to Ninja to take the Mach Punch, even though his terrible defenses, he does have a nicer resistance to it. Okay, so I went for the Focus Blast. I missed that. I was a Specs Focus Blast, and that probably would have destroyed Hitmonchan, but he's going to go for close combat and not take me out, only just so. But with Mach Punch on the field, I have to swap it out, and it definitely will be useful later on, so I've got to sort of sacrifice my Furret now. But Furret did really decently well in this battle. I got to frisk out a lot of items. I destroyed the Grumpig, and got a bit unlucky with the speed tie against the Zangoose. First speed tie I ever wanted to lose. But that's the way the game goes, really. Okay, so anyway, straight into Marowak here. I know I can take anything this thing throws at me, even an Ice Punch, even a critical hit Ice Punch I know I can take. I was happy with that. Then I get Freeze Sacks. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. So, I'm Freeze Sacks, and I definitely would have taken the Hitmonchan out once again. And there's nothing I can do there. I'm going to not... obviously, I'm not going to outspeed, so that's Hitmon here, and Hitmonchan going through... another one of my pokes. So this was a big problem here because I didn't have much to swap into this. Both of my walls were quite weak against it. I went for Flamethrower here. I wanted to get a Serene Grace burn on this thing to get some damage. It's decent damage, I guess. He's going to swap out, probably thinking that he may get burned again or something like that. So straight into Wailord here. I wasn't too worried about this guy. I just went for Roost on the swap anyway. This is about a 3-hit KO. Just with that, critical hit would be like 2. So that's going to go straight for the Ice Beam. Now I wasn't really scared of this, even with Specs. I don't think it'd do too much to me. So I just went for Ancient Power here. I want to see if I can get some Ancient Power Serene Grace boost up to make me really bulky. So I don't get it, and he's going to go straight for Hyper Beam here. It's like, damn. So Hyper Beam hits me not very hard. Obviously, no stab. Ice Beam obviously hit me a bit harder. So I'm going to continue to go for Ancient Power to try and get a boost. But props for the Hyper Beam on Wailord. It was a cool move. So I really don't have much else to hit this. I'm just continually hammering it with Ancient Power. I don't get any boost at all, which really sucks. I was sort of hoping to get a boost so the Hitmonchan couldn't come back in, which it's going to. So I got another Ancient Power on the Switch. I was begging to get a boost in defense, but I didn't so far. I'm like, damn. I normally get 1 out of all the PP that I have. I just take that and it crits me, but I'm going to go for the Roost here. Get some of my health back. I know that I can't roost this thing out forever because it's got more PP than my roost does. I'm going to have to maybe try and get a burn here. It's my only real option. Here, I was sort of thinking, I was using roost to think what I should do next and can buy myself a little bit more time to think, how the hell am I going to get out of this really tight spot or situation? So, in 32 health, I was quite happy with that. Just to go for the flamethrower and hope for some damage, maybe a burn, and I get a crit and I get a burn, which is good because that definitely makes up for what's happened, well, sort of makes up what happened in this battle already. So I thought, well, I can use Togetic, later, maybe against that Dusclops. I can get a free switch and get the roost off or something like that. Hitmonchan's going to hit me with a Thunder Punch, my Nose Pass. I like calling it Nose Pass because it looks like a nose. So I get all my health back there, which is good, and that's going to go down to a burn. So I was really happy getting rid of Hitmonchan. It's quite a big threat to this team. Okay, so out comes Sasuke. It's going to be the Luxray. Now, I know exactly what set this would be, and I knew Superpower was coming. I was confident that I could live it because it didn't have the guts up. It still hits me like an absolute truck there, with its pure base stat of attack and stuff. So I just went for Earth Power, get a bit of damage on it. I was quite happy with that. Now, right here I thought, well, I'm going to go for... Let's go for Stealth Rocks here because I don't think he may not go for another Superpower twice in a row because I definitely will be able to bring something in on that, most certainly. So he's going to swap and go to his Zangoose, probably thinking that I'd swap maybe, but I got Stealth Rock up there and that was really important. Getting some more damage on there, that was good. I was happy with that. Now, here I was expecting probably a close combat. I was half going to swap here. I was very close to swapping. And I thought, no, I'll just take the hit, a little bit of poison damage. And he has Pursuit, so I was lucky I didn't swap there because I definitely would have gone down to that. I get a little bit of more Earth Power damage there on Zangoose, which is good. So a couple of over predictions there actually cost him a little bit on this, especially on Protobass. I got extra damage in that Stealth Rock up. That was quite important for this team. So you can pretty much any attack's going to take me out now. So that's Protobass down. So it's pretty good for me. And that Toxic is going to take Zangoose out. So two really potent sweepers. They're out the way. Okay, so out comes Iclops. Now this thing I know is obviously going to be bulky as shit. Now I was down to a very, very, very limited options here. I knew that I would never ever get through this thing with not one of my attacks could do a damn thing to it. So I was best off leaving that for later. So into my Togetic now. He's going to go for Shadow Ball. I'm confident I can live that because Dusclops has got absolutely no physical or special presence whatsoever out besides Nightshade. And this gives me my opportunity to get a Roost back, which is really, really good. Now here, I should have probably gone for I should have gone for Toxic right there on the first turn instead of going for a Roost, but I really wanted to get my health back. So I went for it on the second turn, which sort of sucks because I knew this would happen. So in comes the on the Toxic Luxray there, so that I really can't do anything here. I'm going to have to take the hit here. Unfortunately, there's nothing. I can't swap my Selgar into it. I just have to take the hit. So he takes me out there with a crit. I don't think really mattered that much. And this thing's got amazing attack. So I get a little bit of damage there. And he gets a little bit of damage on the poison as well. So I probably 1 to 2 turns that thing's going to be living. So into Ninja here. I knew that he wouldn't outspeed me. He doesn't have any priority at all. So this is my chance to take that out finally. It's very extremely potent sweeper, and that's good to get that out of the way. Now we're both down to our last 2 pokes here. Dusclops being probably the real worry here for me. Now I thought, well, I can't swap into my Hunter yet. I need Dusclops on the field to get this Shell Smash sweep if I've got any chance of even getting back into this game. I had to let a Selgar die there. It was pretty much my best option in this battle since it was such a close match so far. Now, I'm just going to go straight for the Cell Smash here. Will-O-Wisp can't affect me because I've got Water Veil, which is this Dream World ability. It's great. That's the great thing about this. A lot of people actually don't remember that. Like, I know this thing will have like Pain Split, Will-O-Wisp, Shadow Ball, so his Will-O-Wisp did nothing to me there, so that's good. And doesn't really matter, because any of his attacks wouldn't have done anything to me at all, because it's Dusclops. So taking out the crit, I'm not sure if that mattered too much, but like the most he would have been able to was like a Shadow Ball. And the last poke in here is Wailord. A little bit of Stealth Rock damage there, wouldn't really matter too much. And I've got Crunch here to finish the Wailord off, so whew, that was pretty tight there at the start, and I was definitely in a really, really tough spot there, especially losing a couple of my pokes earlier on and a couple of misses, but it doesn't really matter. It was a good challenge to try and get back into that match, and thanks for the game, Sebastian, it was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this one too, and oh, another thing, anyone that's in my tournament, if you've got any problems or anything, message me on Twitch, private messages. I'm not going to answer on YouTube, it just too glitchy and doesn't even work, so please, any tournament questions about my tournament or stuff like that, yes, message me on there. I don't think I'll be live streaming this weekend either, because it's Easter and that sort of thing, because people will be with their families and that sort of thing, so yes, but definitely next weekend after for sure. Alright, if you like this battle, please leave a like and a comment on the video. Peace out, everyone.